Hello, my crafty friends. Well, today we are going to play around with another partial die cutting technique. And this time we are going to create some heart-shaped cards. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, I have 3 different heart-shaped card ideas that I want to share with you. Now, these heart-shaped cards are very simple to create using the partial die cutting technique. So we're going to create a top folding, a side folding, and then we are going to create this really fun accordion style heart-shaped card. Now the cards in this video feature the Hearts of Elegance bundle from Stampin Up. In particular, we are going to focus on the die set from the Hearts of Elegance bundle. So we are going to be using this very large heart-shaped die in the set to create our heart-shaped cards. We are also going to be using the Friendly Seagulls stamp set from Stampin' Up. So this is one of the many different items that you can choose for free during celebration with a qualifying order. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to create some quirky little Valentines with this particular set. All right, so let me show you how to make these cards. Okay, so first let's talk about how to create this side folding heart card. It's a very simple design, and we are going to use some partial die cutting to create this fold here on the side. So I'm going to show you how to keep that fold there with this partial die cutting technique. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you just want to cut a piece of cardstock, which is 5.5 by 8.5, and I just scored it in the middle at 4 1/4 inches. So just create like a standard style card base. And then we're going to take the large heart die and we are going to lay it right on our card base, and we're going to leave part of the die hang off of the card base. So any part of the die that is just hanging off is not going to cut anything. And when we cut this into our cardstock, we're going to have this nice little fold line here. So this is the side that has the fold line. So we'll just lay this in there, and then we'll put our plate on top and then just simply run it through the embossing machine. And then once you do that, it cuts out this really cute little heart shape. And the side that had the fold is still there, and we have a really fun little heart-shaped card that we can decorate. Okay, so now that you know how to create a side folding heart-shaped card, let's create a top folding heart-shaped card. So for this particular card, we are going to do the partial die cutting up at the top. So let me show you how to create this one. All right, so to create the top folding card, you're going to use the same size piece of cardstock, except this time put your fold line at the top here, and then take that die and just leave a little bit hang off the top of the card. So we're going to line this up so that just a little bit of that die is hanging over that fold. And then we are going to run this through our embossing machine. And then for this one, again, you have another fun little heart-shaped card, except for this time, your folds are on the top of the card instead of the side of the card. And the last heart-shaped card idea I have for you is this fun accordion fold. So we are actually going to create 2 side folding heart shapes, and then we're going to adhere them together. So let me show you how to create this card. All right, and for this last card idea, we are actually going to use 2 card bases. So the fold line is on this side. We're going to create a side folding card. We're actually going to cut these both together, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Now, the die will not cut all the way through both of these cardstock pieces, but there is a reason why I'm doing this. So let's create our side folding card. We're just going to run this through. All right, so the first one, it will cut through. So it did cut through this one, so we have our little heart-shaped card. Now the second piece, obviously it didn't cut all the way through, so it left a nice little template for me to just place my die back on that template and then run this through. And the reason I did this is because we're going to be adhering these two heart-shaped cards together, so I want to make sure they're the same size. So now we have two heart-shaped pieces that are the same size, and we can adhere these two together to create our accordion fold card. All right, so now that we have these two side folding heart shapes, what we want to do is we want to adhere these two pieces together, but we don't want to adhere them flat together like this. We need to create a little score line right here on the side. So those two middle pieces will get adhered together. So I'm just going to bring this in, line these two little hearts up, and we are going to add just a little score line right on the side here. All right, so now what we're going to do is just fold on these little score lines. And then we are going to adhere these two pieces together. And so when we adhere these two pieces together, we will be able to create this accordion style fold. So let's just add some glue. So I'm going to add some glue on here. And we're going to adhere these together. And then we have our accordion style little heart-shaped card, and it all comes together just perfectly. And now you can decorate this any way that you want to. Okay, so there you go. Now you have 3 different ways that you can create a heart-shaped card for Valentine's Day or for whatever other occasion you want to use these cards for. And if you enjoyed these card ideas, feel free to download the printable tutorial. You can find the link in the description below this video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it and sharing it with your friends. And leave me a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the cards shared here today. Have a fun and creative day, my friends. Take care.